people are starting to get a little familiar. People are just now starting to get a little familiar with cloning, but they are not familiar with the process of Mach 5 synthetic robots, which the government has had since the 50s. All right, they have had these robots. They have had these robots forever. I just dumped them. I feel like this though. But yeah, they have been doing this since the 50s and the 60s. They have been doing this since the 50s. What? Let me see the lighter. All right, so they have been creating like I say, most of the public is not aware of Mach 5 clones or robots. Man, most of the public is not aware of this. So, thank you. So by most of the public not being aware of robots and clones, okay, then they are able to get this past you with their athletes. Okay, now it was a time when the NBA and the NFL and MLB and all these sports used to be real people playing the game, but then it got to the point where it became more about money. Even with music, like hip hop was like that. There was a time when rappers would freestyle. They didn't care whether they messed up. They didn't care whether they would freestyle. You know, singers would get on there and actually sing. But then once they Hollywood, they made everything Hollywood. So it became so much about money, and they made everything more mainstream or popish. So then they couldn't risk, the big corporations couldn't risk your rapper getting up there and freestyling and messing up on the verse. So now they got all your rappers, they write their freestyles. And then they'll tell you it's a freestyle. They can't risk these singers cracking, right? So they make them lip sing, and they have people sing for them, and they just put a face right there. Same thing with the entertainment, with the basketball and NBA. Like they can't risk losing money. So nowadays they don't risk. They write the script out. They already know who's gonna win the title. They already know what's the end of the game gonna be, what the score gonna be. That it's set up like that. You know, it's just like wrestling, because it's all about money, and the big corporations don't want to jeopardize losing no money. So they write it out. You know what I'm saying? They decide who gonna win the 3-point shootout, who gonna win the dunk contest, who gonna be in it, who gonna go to the USA team, who gonna win the All-Star MVP, who gonna be the MVP, who gonna get drafted #1. Like the whole thing is set up. All right, the whole thing's set up. You know, it's because it's the Roman circus. All right, just like back then in the gladiator days, you know, when they had the people enslaved over in Rome to keep them calm, they had to come up with the Olympics and the circus. You know, things to keep your attention span, you know, tied up, keep your energy tied up. So as we move more into this phase, the need for cloning became more realer for them. Not just cloning, but robots. All right. So when you think of a robot, most people think of a big chunk of metal, because robots was something that was talked about like in the 70s and 80s, and they were saying like in the 2000s niggas was gonna be living like the Jetsons, and it kind of never happened. So robots kind of like fell to the back of everybody's mind. You know, other than like little mechanical robots maybe that you buy at a Target to, you know, clean your floor, right? But in reality, no, robots, they did come out with robots. You know, they've been putting robots out into the public in the community they've been inserting them in the community since the 60s. But you had your Mach 1s, your Mach 2s, your Mach 3s, your Mach 4s. So let's fast forward to the NBA. Let's fast forward what? Yeah, when I'm done, yeah. Let's fast forward to the NBA. So and the NBA is full of NFL too, though, but the NBA is full of Mach 5 synthetic robots. So I've been telling people like most people are not aware about the robots that live amongst you. You think everybody that walk amongst you is the same, but we are not. That's why I've been teaching the difference between gods and human beings. Because you got gods, which is all your black people, and your Latino people are your people that's of color all over the planet. These are your gods. These are your black extraterrestrials. We are listed in the FBI database as black extraterrestrials. Now, any human being that thinks that's a lie, just let's ask the FBI. Can we see the FBI files on what you list your African American and Latin American citizens? And I'm willing to bet my life that it's going to say that black African Americans and Latin Americans in the United States of America are labeled black extraterrestrials from the 19th galaxy of Sirius. Facts. We come from the Sirius star system. They never denied that. And not just us in America, all over the planet. But I'm just saying America specifically because I don't know how other governments format in other countries, like far as like their structure. All right, human beings. You two are not from this planet. You human beings are from a planet called Nern in the sixth universe. Us black and Latino people that they have lied and told you that we are called. We come from the 19th galaxy. We come from Sirius X, Xylanthia. All right, we are 19th galaxy. We come from the 19th galaxy. All right, human beings. You come from the sixth. I mean, you come from the sixth universe on a planet called Nern. All right. Yep, planet Nern. A planet called Nern. All right. So, a cold planet, which is why you like the cold weather. All right. We come from the cosmos where it's warm, which is where we like the warm weather. So you got gods, you got human beings. Then you got mankind. Mankind is all your clones. They are a kind of man that were cloned by the human being race. So mankind were created by the human beings. You get what I'm saying? By the hierarchy of human beings. I told you it's two levels of human beings. You got your lower class human beings. These are your poor white, your poor and middle class Caucasians and Asians and Dravidians and Mexicans. These are your lower class human beings. These are the ones that they use for the pawns in the race war. All right, now your upper class human beings are your rich racist elite, your rich Mexicans, Dravidians, Arabs, and Caucasians. They don't even, not only do they not give a damn about the God species, but they don't give a damn about their motherfucking own. This is why I keep telling y'all, all you white people and shit that's poor and middle class, y'all supposed to be riding with us to get them out the way so we can keep the planet at peace. Because your own people sold you out to the insectoids and the grays. This is a fact. Y'all been getting abducted since 1965 because the government has sold out their very own Caucasian Americans. This is a fact. They sold y'all over to the insectoids and grays. All right? And there was an old treaty they had with the insectoids and grays. You know what I'm saying? And they failed when they went on Mars. They lost the majority of Mars when they got into a war with the Martians, who were our first cousins. They blew up the surface of Mars. And they never got Mars. So the Greys owed the insectoids, the draconian reptilians and Pleiadians owed the insectoids and the Greys. So they sold out their own people for it. They used y'all as bait. This is a fact. Now, after your gods and your human beings, you got mankind. Mankind is a kind of man because they are the clones. These clones were created in labs by mostly your hierarchy human beings like your Bill Gates, motherfuckers like that. That's rich, that's really shapeshifters anyway. All right? So now, after mankind, you have your extraterrestrials. This is where your Lyrans come in at, your blue avians, your Avens, your Termins, your Orions, your Nomos, your Nagas, your Ananuki gods, which is us. Your reptilians, you know what I'm saying? You got so many, on and on and on, there's so many. But these are your extraterrestrial races. Outside of us, we would be considered just gods, but everything else would be considered an extraterrestrial race. All right? Because we are the terrestrials. Being non-ether beings, we are terrestrials. Everything we made outside of ourselves was considered extra. So this is why they are called extraterrestrials. This is the true, the true reason they are called extraterrestrials. All right? Now, these are your organic beings. But outside of your clones, you have your robots. Mach 1s, Mach 2s, Mach 3s, Mach 4s, and Mach 5s. All your cloning facilities and all your robot facilities are deep, deep, deep underground under every major city. All right, every major city has a city under it. So it's 50 states, it's 50 states with 50 cities under them. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep it gets. All right? All right? If you don't agree with anything I'm saying, take your ass off my channel and go start your own channel. You in my university. I've never heard you say that in American schools a day in your life. Stop misleading people. You didn't say that to them in school. I don't care if you black or white. I know in school you never raised your hand and said, why you told us Columbus discovered America? Stop misleading us. You ain't said that, and you ain't said it now, so shut your bitch ass up. Go start your own channel. Who is that? No face? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Misleading people because you can't understand supreme intellect. You stop misleading people and telling people Jesus coming back. People didn't die for years waiting on Jesus. His ass still ain't came. Stop telling people it's a heaven and a hell. You stop misleading people. You period. You feel me? But yeah, though. So, like I was saying to y'all, you feel me? Like we are divine beings, nine the beings. So you got all these different. You got all these different species that walk amongst you, and this is why this has been kept from you and have been kept hidden from you, because the elites who run this planet, they don't want unity. That's why they pay trolls to get in here and say shit like false prophet type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like troll shit. You feel me? CIA agents and undercover agents who don't want the truth out. You know what I'm saying? They either gonna have people, they either pay people to come into the university lives and try to dissect my information, which will never happen, or they'll report my post, and next thing you know, I can't go live or something. So when the matrix is breaking down, it's breaking down. So it don't matter who y'all send in here, truth shall come to light. So you have these Mach 5, Mach 5 robots. Okay, so a lot of people, like I always say, a lot of people never notice how when you get online, when you get on social media and you're going to do something, you ever notice how like you get hit with the captcha. You know, they need you to click five traffic lights to let us know that you're not a robot. We need you to click 5 traffic lights to let us know that you're not a robot. People never ask why. People never ask why. See what I'm saying? People never ask why. You know what I'm saying? Because you have robots walking amongst you. If you had no robots living amongst you, they wouldn't be asking you, let us know if you're a robot. Are you a robot? That's what they ask you. See, that's just like I told y'all Joe Biden was a clone. Nobody believed me until Tucker said it. That's racism right there for you. I'm black, and since I got my shirt off on YouTube, and I don't fit America's stereotypical science, the format of a scientist, and I didn't go to Yale, and I didn't go to Harvard. You see what I'm saying? They want you to believe that what I'm saying not true. But then Tucker comes and says it, and everybody, oh, wow, Biden must have CGI technology, holographic imagery. I've been said that all on this channel is filled with that. Go back and look for yourself. Over 100 videos on this channel is filled with that. Knock it off. All right? Just like I'm telling y'all right now about Mach 5 robots, right? And how the NBA is rigged. You know, it's magnets on the rims. Not only is the niggas in the NBA robots, it's magnets on the rims. All right? So now, that brings us to Derrick Rose. Okay, so when it comes to the NBA, a lot of people fail to realize that every player in the NBA, majority of your players in the NBA, all right, they either get cloned and replaced, or they are flat out Mach 5 robots, synthetic robots. Now, synthetic is the key word. So what are your synthetics? Synthetics mean these robots are advanced. They have skin, they breathe in and out, they get tired, they can sweat, they have pores, they have penises, they have vaginas. Their penis can get hard, their vagina can get wet, they can have kids, they can adjust. This is why they are Mach 5 robots. Mach 1s were not the best. That's why they kept increasing. Mach 1, then Mach 2, Mach 3, Mach 4, Mach 5. They even got underground trains in these cities that take you from fucking China to over here like in a snap. These are your Mach 5 trains. Facts. Like, the NBA has only ever had 4 real, if you want to call them like real people that ever play in it. Michael Jordan. This is why he's considered the greatest player of all time, because he was an actual person, not a robot, not a Mach 5 robot. Kobe Bryant. Allen Iverson. Right? Kobe Bryant. This is why they had to kill him. This is why the pharmaceutical companies was trying to use his name, Mamba. All right? Period. Allen Iverson. This is why when Iverson was in the NBA, he never left that hood stigma. Like I say, most of the NBA stars, this is not like putting down my species, but most black people come out the hood. It is what it is. So coming out the hood, we come with a hood, which I would call, we speak Ebonic. So we come with we dress urban in an urban attire. You know, that's what y'all call it, right? But notice, like most NBA players, they come in, niggas got suits on, niggas' shoulders is high, niggas got their glass. Who get money and do that? If you gonna get your money, you still gonna stay the same in that format of your fashion. You know what I'm saying? Iverson, notice the way he dressed. Iverson was the one that made all the tattoos over the body cool. But back then, when Iverson, he wasn't wearing no motherfucking suits. Period. Allen Iverson was not wearing any motherfucking suits when he was in the NBA. You get what I'm saying? When Allen Iverson was in the NBA, he didn't wear any suits. All right? People didn't notice that, because when your third eye closed, you don't want to believe. You don't want to believe that your favorite players, it's not real. You don't want to believe that LeBron James is considered to be the golden child, but LeBron James is motherfucking the seed of Satan. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He the chosen one to keep the negativity going for our side. He's the gatekeeper. A lot of people don't want to hear that because LeBron James their favorite player. Wake the fuck up. Fuck your favorite player. Facts is facts. Your favorite player don't give a fuck about you when shit hit the fan. That gets shown every time. Your favorite player got money tied up in stocks and jails and shit. What you talking about? Your favorite player don't never come in your neighborhood. What is you talking about? Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that fantasy shit. It's time to grow up. LeBron James was chosen to be the one. Because, see, it all starts with Michael Jordan. Will Chamberlain was what you call a Mach 3, Mach 4 robot. They were robots. Bill Russell, all them in them 60s, robots. 50s, robots. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie is under MK Ultra. I hear everybody say, what about Kyrie? MK Ultra. He's not a clone. He's not a Mach 5 robot. He's under MK Ultra. He basically, Kyrie is another person that could be somebody in the NBA that's a regular person, but because of what he stands for, they're not going to let him be that. That's why he got his certain things that Kyrie say. Steph Curry wrote, everybody, like, outside of Kyrie the only one that's under, like, MK Ultra. You see what I'm saying? Because you see, Kyrie got that game. He's a regular god, and that's why they won't let Kyrie get ahead. Now, when it comes to Steph Curry, he's a Mach 5 robot. All of them. Now, James Harden, Mach 5 robot. Kevin Durant, all these niggas right now. So what happens is this. The NBA, now this gonna blow y'all. You ain't gotta believe it. Truth, I'm just gonna present the truth to you. The NBA has magnets. They have magnets in the rim, and they have magnets in the ball. Okay? Y'all don't know that. They have magnets in the rims, and they have magnets in the basketballs. So, why, as of late, why do you think all of a sudden niggas shooting from the logo? Logo Lillard, Steph, James. You thinking niggas automatic like that? Yeah, all right. Look at all them shots Steph Curry be shooting. You think a regular person could shoot the ball like that? I ain't talking about no regular square up J. That was Ray Allen days, nigga. Yeah. I'm talking about the ones when he gonna throw them bitches up and look the other way on your ass and the bitches still go in. You should have known. Y'all should have known then. Niggas ain't question nothing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas believe everything they see on TV. Come on, man. Some of them shots you should have, there was a dead giveaway. You should have been, hold on, what the fuck? Hell no. They ain't know how the fuck he hit that. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, we hoop every day now. We hoop every day now. See what I'm saying? It's magnets in the basketball and magnets in the rims. That's how we throw that bitch up. It's a magnet in the ball, so the rim is pulling the ball to the rim. Then it's a magnet in the rim. You know what I'm saying? They do all this because they wanted to extend the three-point line. Why? Because it all started with Jordan. This is why Jordan is considered the GOAT. The Illuminati named Jordan the GOAT. You know why? Because Jordan is not a robot. They started rigging the NBA They started rigging the NBA after the last Lakers win when Kobe and Shaq won that last title. Why do you think Kobe wanted to win without Shaq? Because he wanted to win without a major robot. They using different robots. See, they got regular robots in the NBA. Then you got your clones and the niggas that was real people. Then they get signed to the NBA and they kill them, clone them, and replace them, and then they just let them niggas ride the bench because they wasn't chosen. Why you think so many niggas come out of college? Nigga averaged 45. Like Adam Morrison. They went to Gonzaga. Came with averaging like 40 a game in college. Then get to the NBA. All of a sudden he just trash. Niggas become a bust. That's because they don't sell out. They don't buy in. They don't do the blood sacrifice. They don't do the blood sacrifice. They snatch them out they glow. Boy, LeBron the devil, boy. That boy the real life devil, boy. Niggas don't know. He with the boule. I got a whole video coming up on LeBron. Check his chest tattoo. That's all you need to see. That's another video. But he comes up today because he plays a major role. It started with Jordan. It all started with Michael Jordan, y'all. Michael Jordan came to the NBA in '84 and he was a regular person and they couldn't do nothing with him. He tapped into his guy D8. He was out there fucking them robots up. He wasn't supposed to do none of what he did. Why do you think like when he won, like for example, like everything Jordan was doing, he wasn't supposed to do? People didn't know because people was so far behind. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have a clue what was going on. You thinking them regular niggas out there, Magic Johnson, underneath them niggas, regular niggas. Hell no, them niggas robots, and it was already staged and it was about money. He out there busting them niggas' ass. He gave Larry Bird motherfucker 63 at the Garden, nigga. They was like, hold on. Larry Bird was like, hold on, nigga, that's... See what I'm saying? Larry Bird a mock robot. Sent that. Hey, hold on. How the fuck he doing this? Because if you know anything about Jordan, when he came out of college, he wasn't like the man. Yeah, he went number 3, but nigga, he wasn't the man. He wasn't better than Sam Bowie. He wasn't better than motherfucking James Worthy and considered better than them niggas. Kenny, even though he wasn't. Nigga better go do the story, read Jordan's story again, nigga. He worked hard every year and got better and better and better and better and better and better. His work ethic. And then he playing against fucking robots. He a regular person playing against robots. Busting their ass. When he won them championships in the 90s, he was not supposed to win them. That's why they killed this daddy. He wasn't supposed to win against the Pistons. He wasn't supposed to short Magic Johnson in 91. Magic's supposed to win that title. Mike went in there and stole that bitch against robots, man. That's how athletic he is. So they made Mike pay for it by killing his daddy. That shit Mike the fuck up. After that, Mike fell back. They hit him with the gambling. No, first they hit Mike with the gambling media hoax. Made it sound like he got caught up in gambling. Then they hit him with and killed his daddy. Then they made his ass play baseball for 2 years. Nigga, you think he wanted to play baseball? Nigga, they made him do that, nigga. Mike shut the fuck up. Mike been quiet since. Why you think you'll see Jordan in the public like that? And then the only next 2 players that came that was real people after Jordan was Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant. All right? Now, that's why when Kobe Bryant died, Jordan was crying like that. Nobody asked like, damn, why is Jordan crying so hard? Yeah, he Kobe, but damn, Mike. Nobody put 2 and 2 together. All right? Now, the next person that was a real person was Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was the last real motherfucker to come in the NBA. Well, Derrick Rose, Kyrie, and Durant. All right? Now, what they doing to Kyrie, MK Ultra, and Durant, they taking him through the same ritual they took Derrick Rose through right now. Jordan was the first real person. Then Iverson and Kobe, they came out in '96. Then Derrick Rose. Then Kyrie, then Durant. Facts. Now, everybody else, robots right now in the game. If I ain't said their name, they robots. They Mach 5s, Mach 3s, Mach 4s, or they flat out synthetic clones. Still robots because all the athletes have a robotic mechanism to them that makes them appear athletic so they can flow up and down, move up and down. Simulate what we naturally can do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it seems unbelievable to you because you go and play basketball every day. You feel me? You play basketball every day. You see niggas that can dunk. You know niggas that can shoot and cross. So you like, hold on, that gotta be real. No, them robots to simulate what we can naturally do. Why you think so many good players that never made it to the NBA? You know how many people I know that got game and never got to the NBA, didn't get a college scholarship in every neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with your talent. It was all about who's willing to sacrifice. All right? So, now that leads me to Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose, man, is from Chicago. All right? He's the fourth real person to ever play in the NBA behind Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan. All right?
You putting your pants.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Thanks, man. All right? Y'all roll up, get y'all shit, cause we finna get deep. You know, I gotta show clips. I gotta read highlights off and everything. So, some people don't know who Derrick Rose is. So, if they don't know, we gotta let them know. And this is serious, y'all. This is how the elites play. This is real. Like, a lot of people was completely unaware of these Mach 5 robots that exist and that the NBA is rigged and all your sports are filled with robots now and very few real people play the game. And that's how they're able to stage it. You know what I'm saying? And then your few real people they get, they either force them injury, force them to go out with fake injuries, or, you know what I'm saying? It's all about these oaths. It's the same thing in sports, y'all. All right?